And hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. It's been a good day. It's been a good week, I think. We're going to start off tonight covering the little bingo conspiracy, or so-called conspiracy, so-called bingo. I don't even know if technically the game that Secret plays on her channel every Sunday night is really bingo, because it's not technically bingo. Professor Chaos, what do you think about that?
I was in the audience when Secret heard about the breaking story, as it were, and
Uh,
I've never seen a piece of media demonstrate someone's ignorance more than that. It
it's
has.
not that I don't think it's ignorance. I think he intentionally leaves things out to that goes against the narrative he's trying to push.
Oh no, I believe it's sheer ignorance on his part. He believes himself to be a journalist, and oh, GT investigated this, and I uncovered this. It's like, motherfucker, you Googled shit, and then you watched a live stream with your best buddy that pumped you up the whole time. You didn't do no investigating anything, and you have the
Sniper
gall
dog.
to call yourself a journalist. You didn't go to school. You didn't go to journalism school for years to study composition of articles, composition of writing. You don't know how to string together an intelligent joke or sentence. He is ignorant, my friend.
Well, to be fair, he is the joke. Sniper dog. So that was you that sent that clip. I did not know who it was, so I did not click on it. So yeah.
Happy Saturday, Thomas. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, Professor Chaos and Doc.
Hey, well, I'm glad you're here. I know you were telling me you had a little
Yeah,
bit
the
of a
weather.
storm.
Yeah,
Well,
it's been storming here all day today, and it's finally letting up.
well, you know what they say about Florida weather. Wait 15 minutes, it's gone.
They say the same thing about Texas too.
Yeah. That being said, let me also kind of remind everyone: every 10% of all my super chats goes to TKA Ranch. So just keep that in mind. And tonight, if I get $20
TKO
super
Ranch.
chat, TKA
What's
TKA.
TKA Ranch? What is that?
There, well, TKA Ranch is in Arizona. Very, very good people run and operate it. They have the goat that's named Doc. It's Doc the goat. So
They
I'm
live
trying
off
to make,
grid.
huh?
They live off grid.
Yeah, they live off grid. So some luxuries, and I guess that we would consider luxury that we enjoy every day. They have to go to town to the water place to get water almost every day. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So it's interesting life, to say the least. More power to them for
I,
doing it. I got a lot of respect for them. They're great people. They're great mods. And yes, if I can do a little bit of something to help them out, I'm going to do it. So
you know, I was talking to Professor Chaos, and he was telling me that he had Doc the goat the other night for dinner. It was pretty good.
no, Dove and Tim knows that Dr. Goat is their money cow now.
Wait a minute, didn't you tell me that Professor Chaos Doc the goat tasted good, especially between two pieces of white bread?
No. I told you that me and Swag got a goat, named it Todd, and that goat was delicious between two pieces of bread.
Well, that goat
So
probably was rancid, so you probably should have sent that back.
So
Yeah, we're
forget.
today.
Hold on. Let me finish this coherent thought I'm trying to put together. So, if we get to a $20 donation or more, oh God, Big Ozzy Rabbit, you are crazy. You are crazy, Rabbit. But good to see you, though. It's good to have you. Rabbit, would you want me to send you the link and have you come up, or you just want to hang out in the chat? But for every $20 I get, I'm going to take I'm going to pour me a little bit of moonshine, and I'm going to keep on, and I'm going to drink until well, for every $20,
I mean,
I'm going to be drinking.
I mean, can you be finally honest with your audience? But you're gonna drink it anyway, if you get the $20 or not. And it's not really a little bit. It's actually a moonshine. You know, you ever seen the frosted glass? The frosted glass they have for beer, like they used to
Yes,
serve on
Dub. I have
Cheers.
water.
That that's the size of moonshine that he pours up.
I'm just going to say no. I'm not going to start drinking until I get my first $20.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sure, Doc. Sure.
Yeah. And we do have Professor Chaos ready to push the buttons, ready to take over and kick me down in the basement when he thinks I need to take a few minutes and regain myself.
Yeah, I'll tell him to
See,
get some water. Sit down.
Yep.
He's going to get something to drink
when I get $20.
Mm-hmm.
So, and who knows? We might actually kick Mr. Thomas down in the basement too if we get a $20 donation as well. We'll do that as well. So
why it has to be Mr. Thomas? Why can't it be Professor Chaos? I mean, I'm the good guy here.
It can't be. We can let the people vote.
Okay.
I mean,
always okay. Someone's going to the basement. Real quick in the chat. Everyone, just put in the chat who you want to go see go in the basement.
See, I love everybody in the chat. The people in the chat are pretty nice people. They do the right thing. I mean,
the Walrus is funny everywhere. I've seen him in a few different chats and social media apps. He's pretty darn funny wherever he goes. He's consistent.
Yeah. I give him that, and you know what? Because Swag is somewhere. We don't know where he's at, but we know he's talking.
GS freaking Christ! Shut the fuck up, Swag.
All right. While we're get my drink squared away, y'all tell me who should be going into the basement. Should it be Mr. Thomas or Professor Chaos?
I mean, I like the. I mean, I really did like the. I mean, even though she had us to listen to that video, but hey.
Taipan, good to see you. Goat tastes nice with mint yogurt. Yes, in most cultures they do eat goat meat, and they do usually tend to season it with yogurt and maybe some tzatziki sauce, something like that. But I haven't eaten goat in years.
I like my goat curry.
Curry. Hey. Yeah, do you like Indian
I like
style
my goat
curry, or have you had Japanese style curry?
I like the Indian style curry. I haven't had Japanese style curry yet.
Japanese style curry is more savory. I like the Indian style as well because I like a little bit of heat.
I mean, well, I was getting ready to say lamb. I was getting ready to say lamb chops, but I forgot that's a totally different animal.
Yeah. It tastes delicious too. So many animals taste delicious.
But I like, I like goat cheese though. Goat cheese is pretty good.
I'm not a big fan of goat cheese myself. It's a texture thing.
Right.
All right. So who have we chose to go to the basement? Who have we chose? I see Mr. Thomas a lot.
They have chose Professor Chaos.
I see your name more than Professor Chaos.
No, that says Professor Chaos.
We do not have enough heat in Arizona yet, Walrus. No, I'm kidding. Are you kidding me? It's 104 right now.
They just don't have humidity.
Yeah, dry heat.
I mean, they also have the Grand Canyon in Arizona. You know how the Grand Canyon was started, right?
Oh, it's a conspiracy about the Grand Canyon. Don't get me started, Thomas.
Well, actually, no. Actually, no. Somebody tripped Georgia Transparency, and when he fell, it started the Grand Canyon.
Oh. Well, you know what? It does appear that people are saying Mr. Thomas. So I'm going to put you down for just a minute or two. Just for a minute, too. Okay.
Well, you know what? When I come back, I'm coming for you and your little goat.
You're definitely going down now. All right. He's in the basement. He's going to have to deal with the spiders. So we are getting this started tonight. But we were talking about the bingo game. I know Mr. Thomas is not too familiar with the bingo game. It's the Doofus Crest Bingo game,
Right?
where the secret
game.
was. I'm sorry.
Don't forget free bingo game, Doc. It's free to
Free.
participate for anybody.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we stress that.
18
tonight.
and over. 18 and over.
Yeah, 18 and over. We're going to stress that. We're going to stress all this stuff. That it seems very convenient that certain individual forgot to put that in his. I use this term loosely. News article. Just saying. A lot of aspects of it, like where it takes place. The host is actually in Arizona. The host is in Arizona.
You know what, Mrs. Chaos? That's true. He would never know, Miss Chaos. All you got to do is just come over. See, they got me in the basement. They would never know I'm talking to you, Miss Chaos. I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on?
All right, now I hope you're not talking to Swag.
Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear my phone conversation, did you?
What?
Okay, good.
All right. So, also, and then the alleged church that might be involved or associated with it is in North Carolina. So I just don't see how the Florida laws come in play. But we're going to just kind of dive into it and based upon the Florida laws and that kind of thing, just in case there is somehow the Florida laws can come in play. All right, we'll dive into the Florida laws since that's what he brings up. But like I said, I just don't understand how, and we'll really dive into that part too. I know later this week he had said something about there is an investigation going on now. Apparently, a government agency is investigating, but I'm pretty sure when the government agency finds out that there's no money being paid by participants, and that it's not in Florida, they're probably going to be like, well, there ain't no crime here. So,
yeah.
But that is kind of crap he does. This is by far something he's used to. All right, let me throw this up here, put that on here and that stage, and let me go over to this page over here and let's press play. Let's hear his theories, his article, and we will interrupt often because we will fair use the heck out of this.
Will get $10.
Where can the participants find the official rules, eligibility requirements, and terms for the bingo? There is no fucking rules, dumbass.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Bingo is supposed to be simple. A game, a laugh, a chance for a community to come together and have.
And yes, if it was truly a bingo game we're talking about here, this is not really a bingo game. And yes, that's exactly right there, Dub. Exactly, 100. You pick a card and play for free. You choose the card. They don't give you a card. You choose the card. And it's not just like your typical.
It doesn't require any kind of information from you. We don't need your social or your mom's maiden name or your last 3 addresses. It's a free game.
It's a free game. And why is it not truly bingo? Because you're not spinning the little thing around with that has the numbers and pulling out a number and call it V12 or whatever.
Is it like bingo when you go to the bingo hall and when you finally get all the letters, you jump up and scream like the lady that you have in the video?
It's more like a version of Connect 4 or Connect 5, where you want to line up a series of markers is what you're trying to do.
And what you're trying to do, is you're listening to, in particular, generally specific live streams that they're playing on their channel for things that he does commonly. But
His
for his
mannerisms.
common stuff that he does.
His mannerisms.
Yeah, his mannerisms, the stuff he does on his streams, and when you identify it, you cover it, you make your mark. So that's why it's not like bingo, in the sense that someone's spinning and you get a random number and that kind of stuff. So why we call it bingo, or why is it called bingo? Because it's kind of similar to bingo in the sense you're covering a spot on your card, but in the day, it's not purely bingo because it's not the same kind of game. It's just a fun little game for people to get together and have fun.
Go gurgle some more math, bitch.
Yeah.
They never get old. I find that very hilarious.
Well, it's like just. I think he loves it. I think he really truly loves coming in, and it makes his day that he gets to hear that, and we kick him out, and he thinks it's so funny, and
pipe hands onto us.
Yeah, I think he really loves it, and that's fine. If that's
Go gurgle some more math, bitch.
and check vertical chat now.
Got him.
Yeah, okay, good deal.
Wait, who's in vertical chat?
Okay. Certain person who has warrants in Taylor, Michigan, and doesn't have teeth or don't have many teeth and that kind of thing.
A fugitive.
You know why he don't? You know why he don't have many teeth, right?
Why does he not have many teeth?
I can tell you why he don't have many teeth. He brushes his teeth with a hand grenade.
I was going to say it's part of his job.
I mean, I changed your timeout. Or I think Professor Chaos beat you to him.
I got him, Dub. I was a little quicker on the click there.
Yeah.
Got a lot of caffeine, Dub. A lot of caffeine.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the walls up here at the bar. We probably have to throw him in the basement for a little bit to calm him down.
I mean, what did you give him? Like, Professor Chaos is kind of active. You don't usually be this active.
I got him a B12 shot.
I just thought he ate a bowl of sugar. Are we on Hez's morning show now with all these sounds? There you go.
Yep. I used to have that board myself. I took it off because it just was more aggravating than anything else. And Retired Crop, how you doing, sir?
I'm just
alrighty.
Audio mixing right now. I can turn things up and down and adjust my mic level. Retired Crop, good to see you, my friend. How you doing today?
It was hot down there where we was at.
Oh, hot one. I get you. It gets hot everywhere. You all hear what happening in France too? It's like 114 something in Paris, and like 30% of the French people believe in air conditioning, so they're all crying.
Well, we were.
We
was under a big tent for this veterans thing, so it was hot.
Oh, you got.
Oh yeah.
Well, in my neck of the woods, we actually under flash flood warning.
Okay.
It's been raining all day.
I did not time them out, but it might have been. Yeah. Did you time them out too, or underneath? Because it's showing that I timed them out. There.
I got it. I don't know if you got it.
Okay. All right. Just for future reference, with that particular individual, it's a 24-hour timeout, which is the highest setting.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. I got you now, Dub. I think I know what happens because he's the Professor Chaos has the same privileges that I do. So he's the guy that pushes the buttons when I'm where I can't, because I got people like Lil Bully and the Wally and good folks like that loves me to enjoy my moonshine.
I'll slow down for now, Doc.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is that Professor Chaos is your designated button pusher.
Yes, he's the designated driver. He's the DD for this show.
The rails on a crazy train.
Yeah. So, but all right, let's get back to this.
Yes, it's joke.
Yeah.
Are you getting drunk tonight, Doc?
I plan to.
No.
He already is.
I'm on Propel
yeah.
tonight, so
I'm sorry.
I'm drinking Propel tonight.
Oh yeah, you need to do that. You definitely need to do that. And what was I going to say before I push play? Well, we'll keep playing. I'm sure I will say something else. Nerd Girl, did I send you the link tonight or not? Do you want to come up? Yes, it is, Monana. It is drinking night tonight. All right.
Have a little fun. But what happens when cash prizes enter the picture?
And Peace will get $5. Congrats, Tim.
Hey, hit your new drop.
Oh yeah, hold on.
What happens when a federally recognized 501c3 organization becomes intertwined with an online bingo operation? And what happens when the people running that operation publicly state there are no rules governing?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send that link to you, Nerd Girl. You should get in your Nerd Girl email here shortly.
The game.
You guys like my new avatar?
In GT, nobody said they were supporting this. This is Secrets channel. So, no, you're a dumbass just like the rest of them.
What are we supposed to be supporting now?
What are we doing?
Savage Secret Girl, since this is being hosted by Savage Saints, and cash prizes are being awarded, where can the participants find the official rules, eligibility requirements, and terms for the bingo? There is no fucking rules, dumbass.
It's not being hosted by the Savage Saints. It's being hosted.
Get off fucking life.
Yeah.
Get him, brother.
Bluffing for your boyfriend Ryder.
So somebody decides to do a fun little thing, play a fun little game, take the money out of their own pocket for people, and people have to shit on it. Tell me this, GT, did you shit on Todd about where he's actually begging for money for that raffle that's never going to happen?
Or about the records he was supposed to have got, or the videos he's supposed to have got, all the money that he got for that?
Oh wait, that's right. It's illegal to have a raffle in Kentucky.
Those are questions that led Georgia Transparency down a rabbit hole of live streams, fundraising pages.
Oh God! All right, yeah, I love how he just going down a rabbit hole of and no one's trying to hide anything here. This is the big thing. No one's trying to hide anything. It's been there. It's been available. You could always participate. In fact, you're probably welcome to participate before you try and make a mountain out of
molehill.
Yeah,
what
thank you.
gets me
Nerd Girl, link spent.
He acts like this is like he had to dig for this information, like he had to go to like the Wayback Machine or like hack into somebody's website or fake a membership somewhere or infiltrate a secret cult to get this information. It's like, no, GT, you had to go to a website and watch a stream. Like,
like calling a business and misrepresenting yourself to a teenage employee to get some information that is not publicly known.
I mean, his friends misrepresent themselves to anybody they can at a regular basis. So, I mean, that's
they do. But and in this case, I feel like he's misrepresenting to his audience. And we'll go into why I say this.
IRS records, website archives, and public statements. What we found was an online bingo operation hosted through the website of the Savage Saints, a federally recognized nonprofit operation operating as the Church of the Savage Heart. During live streams, hosts stated there were no rules governing the game. Both organizations report the same EIN number. Publicly available materials tied to the bingo operation to church fundraising efforts, while statements were simultaneously made that bingo had nothing to do with the.
I still hadn't seen any place where the church. I'm sorry. What did Nerd Girl say?
Nerd Girl, Dove, it's 100% right. It's Secrets game, period. Nerd Girl helped design original cards, and she used tools that have been open, free, and available to teachers, churches, and educators for literally years. This isn't like some backwoods dark web kind of thing to steal information or money. This is a fun game for laughs, for lulz.
Yeah, exactly. It's for fun. That's all it is. It's a fun game, and there's a prizes. Some might be of monetary value, and some might not be of monetary value, but there's prizes.
I love
Heck,
the
I
new
pull me a card and then I sit there and don't play. I just listen to the show. So,
Oh, it's going to be fun for this week too. The new prize. I'm going to actually participate myself for that $6.66. That's going to be fun.
$6.66.
That's the new prize to drive a certain short, weird-haired, bearded, spectacled person nuts.
yeah, that would drive him nuts. Yeah, I can see the spur that's coming out of that he'll start with
With a nonprofit organization.
It's not being hosted by the Savage Saints. It's being hosted.
I'm sorry.
I said I can hear the throbbing from the vein in his forehead from here.
Oh yes.
Hey Doc, I sent you a message you need to look at.
All right. Text.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go take a look at it while we play.
Then something changed. Since the publication of Georgia Transparency's initial findings, the bingo platform has undergone multiple changes. A standalone rules page was added, eligibility requirements were implemented, and the users are now presented with a mandatory term.
Oh, that is very, very interesting. And when we get to that part, because this is a 2-segment show, we're not going to focus on this. When we get back to Reiter and his meeting with a judge executioner, we might, if you want to talk about it, we can.
Yeah, maybe. I got somebody else working on it too. So
okay, we may want to keep that under our hats. Then.
Yeah.
Tim Woody, me too. Tim Woody, secret or Nerd Girl secret. Make sure you send those for us.
Okay. All right now.
At least Tim knows what's important nowadays.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah. Why? I wish Nerd Girl was here because I love it when she yells, "Timothy!"
Tim, where are they at? I don't see none.
Right.
That's okay. I think we might find some
terms acknowledgement before entering the game. The updated terms included age restrictions, prize disclosures, and legal language identifying the Church of the Savage Heart and the Savage Saints in connection with the operation. Was this simply a natural evolution of a growing online community, a response to public scrutiny, an effort to clarify the relationship between the church and the bingo operation? We're going to walk through the timeline, examine the public records, compare the statements, and show you exactly what changed and when it changed. You decide for yourself what the evidence reveals. The online bingo operation claims to maintain connections with several online personalities and YouTube channels. One aspect of the operation that drew attention during this investigation.
So apparently someone wants to see man boobs. So what the heck not? Well, dang it, I messed up the joke. I was going to say boobs, but there we go. We got man boobs. Does that make you happy, Tim? Does that make you happy, Tim?
Okay.
Are you happy? Tell me you're happy, Tim.
Okay, you see, I'm sitting up here enjoying my Pepsi, and you just make me spit it out. You literally make me do a Danny Thomas spit take. I mean, did nobody need to see that? You have to prepare us for that because I was not prepared for that.
Well, he requested boobies, so I got him some boobies.
I mean, we listening to Georgia Transparency. We listening to Georgia Transparency, and you go and put him on screen like this. But then again, if Fraud of the Mania was here, this would have been up his alley.
Where is
highlighted there is like a quarter of the size of Georgia Transparency. Okay, we're lucky we're seeing this instead of like GT, because if we saw GT, Doc would need an extra monitor or two.
Here, we'll make Mr. Thomas happy. We'll make Mr. Thomas happy here.
You know what? Let me just say this real quick. I know.
We'll make Mr.
I just want to say this.
There you go, Mr. Thomas. Does that make you happy? Does that make you
No,
happy,
it does not. No, it does not.
That don't make you
No.
happy?
Why would I want to look at an? Really?
Soak it in, Thomas.
All right. All right. I had to do that to you.
Rather than containing traditional bingo squares, some cards appear to contain references, phrases, and events associated with YouTuber Todd Bryant. Mr. Bryant had previously been the subject of
yeah. And your point being?
legal proceeding
Somewhere?
involving William Barthel, founder of the Savage Saints in the Church of the Savage Heart. Court records indicate Barthel sought and obtained a temporary protection order against Bryant following public disputes and statements made online regarding a deceased individual. While opinions regarding Bryant's conduct may vary, the inclusion of references to an individual who has been involved in prior litigation with the organization's founder raises questions regarding the purpose of intent of the bingo content. Whether the references were intended as humor, commentary, community engagement, or something else entirely remains unclear. Beyond.
Okay, so what remains unclear? A lot of people don't like Todd Bryant for whatever reason. I'm not going to speculate why they don't like Todd Bryant. I know why I don't like him. A lot of people don't like Georgia Transparency. I know why I don't like him. I'm not going to speculate why others don't like him.
Doc, we could probably safely say there's a cornucopia of reasons that individuals other than ourselves may not enjoy the company or the presence of those two other individuals.
All right. And I think someone's got their TV on in the background. Just kind of be aware of that, please. Thank you.
Yes, Professor Chaos. We know you like watching science fiction television, but can you turn it down some?
I gotta get my mystery science
content.
Watch this. I'm sorry, I was watching porn on here on the TV.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you can leave that on. You can leave that on. Okay. You can leave that on.
Of the bingo cards themselves, the operation also raises broader organizational and regulatory questions. Florida law places specific conditions on charitable bingo operations. Florida Statute 849.0931 defines a qualified.
Okay, so let's go into this Florida law part of it. But then we'll go into the actual what the law says. Allegedly, secrets in Arizona, but she might be in Mexico. We don't know.
She's actually in Doc's basement.
She might be in Doc's basement. She might be somewhere else. I don't know. But allegedly, she's in Arizona. She is the host of the game. She is the. So if it makes sense that if there's any laws that's governing this game, it would be Arizona laws and not Florida laws. Then we go a step further. Okay, let's say he's trying to use the argument that the church of I can't remember what the name of it was. Sacred Hearts. The Church of Sacred Hearts was involved. So that church is in North Carolina. That's where their address is. So you would probably have to go underneath North Carolina laws for that angle. I have not seen where this is a Florida. But this is a Florida criteria. So Florida laws do not comply. You might have a couple participants that's in Florida, but the region is in Arizona, in North Carolina, and to my understanding, a third location, the server, wherever the server is located, is in another state. So, but not Florida.
Secret location.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where that location is, so I'm not going to sit there and try to speculate. All I know is it's not in Florida. So this is one of those. I don't understand why he's using Florida law. I mean, I do understand that there is a Florida law that does govern bingo, and it's there for a reason. I'm not going to argue about the Florida law, but we'll go into a little bit more understanding of Florida law and what it actually says.
Find a charitable, nonprofit, or veterans organization is one that is tax exempt under Section 501c of the Internal Revenue Code and has been active for a period of 3 years or more. Florida law further provides that qualified organizations may conduct bingo only if they satisfy the statutory requirements to utilize proceeds in accordance with the law. IRS records show that the Savage Saints received recognition as a tax-exempt organization under 501c3 with an effective date of April 3rd, 2025. The organization has been recognized as a public charity and church-related organization under federal tax law. Florida's bingo statute also expressly states that a charitable or nonprofit organization may not merely serve as a sponsor for a bingo game conducted by another party. Rather, the organization itself must be directly involved in the conduct and operation of the game.
Okay. All right. So let's go into it. He's talking about, okay, first of all, the church or the organization has to be active for 3 years. Okay. All right. Well, we are talking about a church that's not even physically located in Florida.
It's escrow money.
Florida laws do not comply here. But we'll go into why the law would not be sufficient here shortly. Something he fails to mention in his own channel, where it would take him 2 minutes to kind of watch and see.
Requirements in terms for the bingo. There is no fucking rules, dumbass.
It's not being hosted by the Savage Saints. It's not being hosted by the Savage Saints. It's being hosted.
Get off fucking live.
Sometimes I would go to work.
That is very interesting about Florida Mania. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 44,000 subscribers and only 600 views. And guess what? Most of those views are probably, well, a good portion of those views, I'm not saying those, let's say a good portion, are from people like myself who's criticizing it, who is breaking it down, who's saying, hey, what you're saying is not 100% accurate. And we're going to just have to break it down and go from there.
I think you may be talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Quit bluffing for your boyfriend Reiter.
As a result, several factual questions remain unanswered. Who is the legal operator of the bingo game? Who controls the administration of the platform? Who authorizes and distributes prize payments? Are those conducting the game bona fide members of the organization? Are those individuals residents of the community where the organization is located? What role, if any, does the Savage Sage play in managing or supervising the operation? Any prize payouts made by the organization or by private individuals? Those questions do not establish wrongdoing. However, they are central to understanding the relationship between the online bingo operation, the individuals involved in its administration, and the nonprofit organization whose website, branding, and fundraising infrastructure appear to.
Okay. Again, he's grasping at straws. He could actually get all that information.
See that side?
Or he already has the answers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're not buying the cards. That's where we're getting ready to head to. We're going to really break that down here shortly.
Appear connected to the platform. Public fundraising materials reviewed by Georgia Transparency appear to directly connect donor-supported memberships with the operation of Secrets Bingo and related activities. Membership tiers offered through the Savage Saints Zephy fundraising platform describes donations as helping support, quote, bingo nights, end quote, live streams, community gatherings, and the broader online ministry of the organization.
I'm not familiar with this one. I don't know if anyone else is. So.
One membership level states that contributions help, quote, keep the bingo balls rolling, end quote, while a number specifically lists Secrets of Bingo Nights among the activities supported by reoccurring donations. The fundraising pages identify the Savage Saints as the organization offering the memberships and describe the donations as supporting both ministry operations and bingo-related activities. These public representations are noteworthy because they appear to tie the bingo operation to the organization's fundraising efforts. At the same.
All right, so let's kind of go into the Florida laws part of it. And Todd Croft, if you don't mind turning down your TV a little bit for this segment.
Turn the TV down a little bit.
Okay.
It's echoing off of here.
Yeah. So let's understand this. If you wanted to participate in this bingo night, which is on Sunday nights on Savage Secret channel, and if I can get a mod to put that link in the chat, that would be great. You don't have to pay to play. There is no request for donations. There is no request for tips. There is no request to purchase a card to play or multiple cards. You get to choose your card. So if you look at the cards and you say, hey, this one's probably more likely that's going to be the winner, you get to choose the card. The prizes that is rewarded is coming from YouTuber Secret Courtship. She is giving the prize out of her own pocket. Now, they're not of great value. We're talking about $5 to $10 a piece.
They're not fundraising for it. They're not donations from the Savage Saints for that bingo. It's Secret's game, guys. Secret.
Yeah, it's Secret's game. The only association to Savage Secrets that's where the cards are. That's it. And they're not looking for donations. They're not asking for donations or anything to play.
Only for Will.
I'm sorry?
Will says he has to pay, but I mean, we set that up so only he's the one that gets that prompt. So it's not unfair to anybody else.
Yeah, right. It's just Will that suffers. Okay. All right. And he's only paying me though, but not anyone else.
That was secret, man.
Oh, that was secret. Oh, well, okay. But so we go into that. We look into it. The one thing so I look into the Florida law. And I use ChatGPT, and I put in all the things that from my observation. You're not paying to play. There's no donations being asked. There is no tipping. It's an online game. You can get the card free, and you can play. And even then, the one thing I didn't put in is that although it's a bit called bingo, it's called Doofus Crest Bingo. In all actuality, it's not really a bingo game, because what makes a bingo game a bingo game? Well, you got that really random chance of the numbers that you spin a little thing and you pull a ball out and you read off a number. This is not that. This is based upon predictions of what YouTuber generally specific might say on a live stream, whatever live stream you're playing, or live streams. They might play multiple. I'm sorry?
Come on, Doc. You know he's going to do like 80% of what's on those cards and everything.
Well, that is why, they're on the cards, because he's probably done it multiple times.
I mean, you could play almost any stream of his, and you might get a couple bingos within an hour or so, at least. I mean, they didn't. The Secret and Angel didn't develop this game in like 10 minutes. They took some time and broke down like his specific stuff. It's goddamn entertaining as it is.
So basically, what I'm just saying is, if there is an investigation, as Georgia Transparency did try to report last night, it's going to last about 5 minutes. When the investigators realize there's no money that's changing hands, the prize value is of low or to no value, and that the operations is actually in another state, they will be like, okay, no, there's no crime here.
I imagine they'll have a checklist, Doc. They'll be like, okay, let's see. Are they charging money to participate? No. Are they located in the state that the complaint was filed? No. Like, okay, guys, well, we failed to meet the criteria here. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. And let's just say, for kicks and giggles, the Church of Savage Hearts, Sacred Hearts, is using that to help to fund drive a little bit.
Yes.
The money is not for the participation in the game. It is part of their fundraiser. They're saying, hey, this is what your money is going into to help maintain the server that keeps these cards, not to provide prizes,
not direct money, not to give someone specifically within the organization a specific amount of money. No, it's to keep their lights on.
Right, exactly. Keep that server turned on.
Right, so we can make new bingo cards when the situation arises. So we can develop another version of a game if we wanted to. It helps keep things fun and keep the high spirits going, the good times, the good energy.
Right. But it's not for you to participate. All you have to do to participate, Georgia Transparency, I mean, all you have to do to participate is just go in and say, I would like to play. That's
and
it.
Rabbit will be happy to send you a link if you don't have it. If he's nearby, he'll be like, hey guys, it's over here. Have fun.
Uh-huh.
It's
have
great,
fun. Enjoy yourself.
Great.
This is not, Yes, I mean, that's all it is. It's the means to have fun. It's means to have enjoy, take a break from the insanity that we deal with every freaking day, whether it's YouTube drama or just real life. It's just a means to take a break.
Yes, Walrus. They make claims, ignoring the biggest part that does not support their incentive. Yes, sir.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Welcome.
Hey,
got-
Billy, how you doing? And Billy
We got
does
good
have,
company.
yeah,
Check Billy's icon. I like it.
I do see Billy's icon, and it's cracking my monitor right now.
He needs Billy. You need like to add a series of numbers, like being held up by a pair of hands. There, that's what we need.
BR549.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
inmate number. Okay, but you really, that's the biggest thing I want to point out. The law in Florida does say that if you have to pay to play, that's when it kicks in.
And then Tim Woody says it perfect. All a person has to do is click the link, pick how many cards to play, and shut up and listen and laugh.
Yeah, yeah. Have a good time. That's all it is.
Grab a drink.
It's there to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a big conspiracy, dude. Really, seriously, Georgia Transparency, it's not a big conspiracy.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right?
Yeah. I mean, heck, what would you do if you played and you won? Are you going to sit there and still say it's a big conspiracy when you get your $6.66?
Right, Georgia Transparency. Would you turn down that $6.66 transaction?
That's a thumb twister for you.
Right. I bet you Cash App will love to review that report.
And I'm going to say, hey, that's extra taco for your taco meal there.
Right. You can make an extra shot on the food truck, GT.
Yeah.
They'll have to stand there listening to. Can I have extra taco, please? Cheese too.
Hey, that could actually be the tip for the DoorDasher.
Oh, I don't think he tips. He probably doesn't tip.
But that's so, yeah. But I do think it's not the first time I've seen his news reports where he fails to mention other key facts after the fact.
An update from the Wave Storm Tracking Team has arrived.
Update from the storm tracking team.
Yeah, we are.
And then Tim Woody has that song into my head now. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yep. It's that $6 can get them in the door at the buffet.
Damn, that'd be a cheap buffet then.
You might pay. I don't know. Good Lord, buffets have got.
Yeah.
Man,
They're not
my
cheap
wife
anymore.
and I wanted to go to that the Golden Corral. There's one down the road here, and it's like for adults and 2 adults, it's like almost $40-$50. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Every now and then I might go to a buffet, but I have not done any major buffet in a long time. Not on a very regular basis. I prefer just go to a sit down restaurant, order something, and then when I don't eat, take home with me. I usually get 2 meals out of a restaurant meal.
Billy, I hope you're safe, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And Billy, I did send you the link if you want to come up if it's where you can. So you should have it in your email. So we'll go ahead and we're going to change gears here. We're going to talk about the Carrollton case. And in particular, Chris Reiter going to see the judge executioner. And yeah, I'm going to apologize to everyone that's getting ready to see right now. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Yes. But yes, $14.99. Yeah, when I was an EMT, it was free or half off. But then someone abused it, and they took it away. So it sucked. And that's usually what happened. Someone abused something, and they take it away. I'm going to tell you, she's giving that evil eye toward them. Doesn't it look like she's giving that evil eye to you guys? Looking at Ryder and giving them the evil eye.
I don't know, man. As soon as you put that up, it's horrible. I instantly lost a life. It was
Oh, she's giving the evil eye.
Well, you imagine she hears more of his bullshit than we do.
Pretty sure she hears it every day.
So, Doc.
Yeah.
There's Ryder. See the guy in the blue shirt in the back?
Yes.
His name, all I know him by is his 5-speed.
5-speed?
He went into the state prosecutor's office in Carroll County, and he got his ass run off real fast.
Huh.
See, now the one that's behind Tiffany there, that's Miss Amy Jean Tyler. I've told you all about her.
Yeah.
That was the teacher that got busted. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, that gives you a reference to who's who.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the blue, though, 5-speed, he needs to learn how to put on a hat properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tried to go in the state prosecutor's office. She ran his ass plumb out of the building. She wasn't putting up with it.
Yeah, what California or Colorado might let someone get away with may not work somewhere else. Just saying.
Yep.
A fairly healthy group of us here at Carrollton City, which is Carroll County, Kentucky, again, where the protesting has been happening and where the support for the murderer Miles Cosgrove has been happening because they hired him at the sheriff department. So official misconduct and myself are about to go in here and have a little talk with the judge because a redneck coalition of police who loosely organized themselves using Facebook.
See, now here's the thing. He's categorizing people right away, referring to you guys, the Carlton crew, as rednecks and other terminology and has no founding on the other on a lot of what he says about you guys. In fact, it could be argued that he's probably more so than they are, than anyone else here, because I do think he's a redneck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Among
And
other
Tiffany,
things.
yeah, and Tiffany is nothing more than a screaming banshee. Well, and a documented slut.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Facebook told us that this judge gave them permission to put an illegal sign out here on the Courtyard Square property, which this is county property right here where this grass is. And as soon as you touch the sidewalk, it goes back to city. So it's under the county ordinances. It is under this judge, but we know that this judge did not follow the regulations that are required to put signage. Now, when you talk about signage that is acceptable through a judge, you're going to talk about these types of things. Let's see. And it's not just signage. It would also be like this lighting, these poles, things that they need for the property.
So he's just sitting there. He's trying to explain the laws to people from a state that he's not from. And one thing I will say, I don't need to hear his explanation of the laws.
Yeah.
Because usually I have not yet heard him get it right once.
Yeah. The judge executive is David Wilhoit. And if I'm not mistaken, he was a city cop for 20 years.
Okay.
So believe me, he knows what the hell's going on.
He has a very, very good idea what's going on. And he knows what he can and cannot allow.
Yeah. I mean, he's not, they got to understand, a judge executive is not a trial judge. He's just over the county operations and stuff. That's it.
Right. So, and that's a fair statement because when I hear judge, I think of a trial judge.
Yeah.
And in Kentucky, a judge executive is more of a county administrator.
Right.
So you might have county administrators would be the same as this guy that they're planning to go see.
Here's your sign. Here's a sign. So in other words, like this sign right here would have to be passed through a legislation of sort. It would have to go through the court, and the judge would be the responsible party to do that. But the judge can't just on his own time just tell a bunch of rednecks that they can put any whatever sign they want out here on this property. It's not passed through any kind of legislation when they do it that way. So we're going to go in here and talk to the judge about it.
And if there was a problem with the county commissioner would say, the county commission would say, there's a problem with that. Don't do that anymore.
They all backed us up, every one of them.
Yeah.
Ready, you want to see?
Yep.
For thinking about the best way to approach the situation, Official Misconduct and myself came up with a plan. We thought, well, what do we need to do to communicate the issue? Well, one, we would need to talk to the sheriff's department about the placement of the sign and the illegalities of the sign, in that they're on county property, which is county jurisdiction. So we went into the sheriff's office first. Then our plan was to go to the prosecutor or the judge, either one. But we knew that we needed to follow those three processes, that we needed to talk to the judge, we needed to talk to the sheriff, and we needed to talk to the prosecutor. So in this video, you're going to see our engagements with those three forms of their local government in Carroll County, Kentucky.
So,
Anybody on duty that we can do a police report?
So I'm hearing him talking, and the only thing I can think of while listening to that is this.
Blah, 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 blah.
So just saying.
I saw one of her videos pop up on my my recommended the other day. She's good. She's pretty funny.
She is. She is. I mean, this is one of my favorite ones. When I heard her say it, I'm like, oh God, I had to clip that one. That's got to be. But this is funny as hell.
Yes. Go bite him right in the dick. Bite him in the dick.
What else? That's the other thing that I think of when Chris is speaking is, you remember that old commercial for Facebook with the two old ladies?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, I posted up on my wall. And she's like, that's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Like,
Yeah. You know, and when I hear Reiter, Bryant, Georgia Transparency, I think
Asshole.
yeah.
Big asshole.
Oh, also when I think about
No, Ty
Billy.
Pam's got a better point.
well, but wait, he was he has to have a dick first. Oh God, yeah. But this is Ryder's future real soon.
Oh my God, what is that smell? It's my poop bucket. What?
Or maybe this one right here.
Ah! You told me not to worry about it! I should have been worried the whole time!
All right.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right. Hey, Bookie. I say Bookie and sneaked in. All right.
Support with?
A police report?
Uh-huh. Yep, for an unlawful action.
Just a second.
And I didn't say it when we were outside, but what we're going to be doing is pressing charges on the unlawful action that we talked about a moment ago. They do still have the complaint forms out here available, which is good.
And you know what? I probably had saw that one. Her take on it is funny because she's not a law enforcement. She's kind of and what she does her promo. Well, she watches the video and just reacts to it, and then she does a promo afterward. That they, the preview before the video, afterwards, and then edit everything together. I think she does a real good job. And so, yes, she does a real good job with her body cam videos. I think she does a real good job also with the TikTok reaction videos. So yeah, we can say there might be other reasons why I started watching her, but we're going to say, but her content is really good.
Okay. It's non-emergency, so.
Well, that's a good thing.
All right.
Hey, Dove. Her name is Lindy Glenn, and she's got several channels. One's Lindy Glenn and one's Lindy Unfiltered. If you can find the links for those, and put them up for people, that'd be awesome. I would appreciate it.
All right. Although we did have an emergency out here out front the other day, and Sheriff's Department just drove right on by. They wanted to watch and spectate, but they didn't want to help. Pretty much what I expected out of this department.
I love how he wants help. He wants to get some sort of service, but he talks crap about them at the same time.
Yeah.
That
lady he's talking to there,
Uh-huh.
she's just a secretary there, and I'm gonna tell you what, she's one of the sweetest women you'd ever know.
Right. Now he's getting ready to show something here. I'm going to ask you a question when he does show it.
And that's the whole staff.
So this is a calendar from 2023.
Yeah.
Is that all the deputies for the sheriff's department, or is that just
That's the deputies and the court workers also. Because anybody works in the court system, for the bailiffs and stuff, they're all part of the sheriff's office.
So I'm seeing, including the sheriff himself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 individuals for that county sheriff's office.
Yep.
That is small. That is a very tiny law enforcement agency for a sheriff's office.
We're really not that big of a county. I mean, we're kind of a small county. I think total population still today is like 11 or 12,000 for the whole county.
Oh, wow. Just 11, 12. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine on a given shift in my county, we probably got twice. Well, not maybe that many on patrol on any particular shift.
Yeah.
Maybe more, because some cities use the sheriff's department as their law enforcement and not a city police agency. So it might even be more than that in any given shift. So when I see this, it's like, wow, this is a small agency. But they don't have the jail. That they, like Meade County jail, is a separate entity, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The jailers here are elected officials.
Right. Okay.
Minus Miles Cosgrove. Unless they got him. Did they get him in there yet? No.
Are these calendars free? Sure, I've told you before.
Yeah, they're just so big. She'll probably not mind carrying one around.
What she was saying to Tiffany is, clear the earwax out of your ears, and you would have heard me saying that.
I mean, why in the world why would they want a calendar from Carrollton, Kentucky?
It's free.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it's free. That's all. It's free. Heck, I might get a calendar from Carrollton County if I ever go there.
Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Rob Miller. Mr. Miller, so the other day we had it was a pretty dangerous situation out here in front of the courthouse. Sheriff's Department.
I watched the video. I didn't think it was that dangerous.
Well, according to him, it was.
I mean, he was there. It's dangerous because he's a danger to himself and others.
Okay, must be. I mean, Chad, a lot of you probably saw the video, or at least saw a portion of the video if you didn't watch the whole thing with us. Yeah, the bookie worm, dangerous in my ass. What were you scared of? A paper cut?
The one couple that was there from the American Legion, representing the American Legion. I'm good friends with them, and I seen them tonight over at the Legion, and I told them about that, and they both looked at me like I was stupid, and they said, "Do what?" And I said, "They said there was 50 to 60 people out there." He goes, "How many was out there? 8 or 9?" I said, "That's about right." He said, "That's a long ways from 50 to 60." So there's somebody else that disputes Reiter altogether.
Yeah.
Department employees just driving around by. They literally spectated, witnessed me being aggressed from violent nature.
Why is he using this type of terminology? Is he trying to make himself look smarter? Chris, just say I was being harassed, or I feared for my safety or something, buddy, but not say I was being aggressive. Oh my gosh.
Violent nature.
By the way, you were the aggressive one.
Watched it, and then when I went over to walk to him to tell him the situation, drove away. So we ended up needing the city PD. I was going to say, I think the city responded. They did. This is county property, sheriff's jurisdiction.
But didn't he say earlier in the video that the sidewalk was city and everything on the inside of the sidewalk was county? And they were actually on the sidewalk, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, no, the sheriff's office did not have have a jurisdiction to respond.
No. But you can't make Reiter understand that.
Well, he'll tell you one thing. He'll tell you one thing, and then later in the same video, say the exact opposite.
He can't keep up with his own lies.
And you know what? I'm so glad you bring that up. I am so glad you bring that up because it seems like there must be some kind of book or means to keep up with your lines when you start reporting telling lies on YouTube. You got to know what you said. And I do have this on my store, and it's a nice store. You got other merchandise other than just this little journal that you can purchase, but other items as well at Blue News merch.printify.me. We got Terry's Keeping Up with My YouTube Lies notebook. It helps you keep your lies together. George's Transparency would actually value this one. Help him, write down notes about his articles where maybe the key points that he missed, like, I don't know, that in order for the Florida law to take effect, that its participants has to pay to play. Just and maybe that the alleged operations are actually in Florida. But hey, we're all good here. Just saying.
Do you see what GT just put in there?
Yeah, that's why. That's why I said that.
Does he agree with anything I got to say?
Oh, I'm sure he's going to probably start talking about some things that we're not talking about tonight. Georgia Transparency. It's not that I disagree with you. It's the fact that you like to spam in my chat. And I had to kick you and all your sock accounts out so we could have a show.
I wasn't there, man, so I don't know what they witnessed.
Right, I'm just letting you know that it was very.
Right. Well, we won't take 2 bites out of the same apple. City PD's handling that. But I did want to sort of give you a basis to understand what this is about. So started all this. There's a sign that's illegal that's posted up front in this courtyard. Okay. And it is illegal, and we can show you the statutes. It's under Kentucky statutes as well as, well, it doesn't fit city ordinance because you guys are county property. Okay. But there are state statutes, 3 of them, in fact, that sign is in violation of. Okay. So we'd like to report it. Okay. We'd like action taken to get that sign either removed. I will talk to county attorney about it. Okay. Well, we want to do a police report on it so that we can follow the paper trail of that. Okay.
Sniper Dog, yes, and I'm going to be blunt with Georgia Transparency. Don't even say anybody's government name in my chat. Don't do any of that. Okay. If it happens one time, you're going to be removed immediately. Okay, that's your warning. Behave yourself, and we'll be fine. If you ever want to have a civil conversation without you playing games, we might actually decide talk about having a discussion on. But I don't expect you not wanting to play games.
What's your last name? It's Reiter. Reiter.
Reiter.
Correct.
And your address.
I'm not giving that. Can you
If you want to file a report, I mean,
you have to have my address for the report. You do need an ID though, like my identity.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't mind you knowing who I am, and I'll stand witness and sign to it. But I don't want my address given to this department because of the retaliation that I've already experienced. Matter of fact, you have an officer that didn't.
Okay, real question. He's talking about retaliation. What kind of retaliation did he get?
None.
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
Just more lies and
Rogue,
fucking bullshit.
Hey, Rogue Nation's Audits. It's good to have you. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Rogue Nation Audits, I'm not his biggest fan, but he's the type of guy I think I could sit down and have a beer with and have a civil conversation where we both disagree and still get along and be all right with each other because he doesn't play games. I think he's pretty legit person. Now, it took me a while to get there. It took me, me take a couple steps back and kind of look at Rogue Nation at a different angle. So I'm not, you talked to me a year ago, I probably would not, I would tell you I didn't like them. But I think I could actually have a conversation with Rogue Nation audience. And maybe one day, Rogue Nation, if you want to shoot me an email, you can, and please put my email address in the chat. Maybe I'll invite you and we can just have a discussion. Just you and I, maybe a couple other people, and we can just have a friendly discussion. I think that would be fun. Because I think I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Just my 2 cents. Professor Chaos, you got anything you want to add to that, or?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah. Retired crop.
I'm good.
Yeah. Dove, if you can throw my email address in there for Rogue Nation audits, so he can shoot me an email, I would appreciate it. And maybe me and him can set up something where maybe during the week we can do a quick 30-minute conversation, if that's cool with him. So thank you for coming, Doug. I do appreciate you being here. Sometimes I think I may have misjudged some people in the past, and if I have, I will apologize to those individuals. And I think Rogue Nation might be one of those people that I did misjudge. I want to know for sure. If I misjudge you, you will get an apology from me.
Did an illegal investigation on me already and admitted to it the other day.
Okay.
I didn't give my name at that point.
What's your phone number?
It's 502.
Okay, so you're complaining about a sign that's out on the front courthouse?
Yeah, and it's illegal in minimum 3 different ways. Now, at this point, they moved it back some, so I don't know if it violates the DOT regulations, because that's 30 feet from the roadway. But it says specifically in the DOT laws, KRS DOT laws, that no sign shall ever be placed on public property. Even though it says you got to have a sign, if you're doing the sign, that it has to be 30 feet from the center of the roadway, it adds in that same KRS that you cannot do any sign on public.
And technically, that sign would fall under like an election sign, a campaigning sign, and those are only permissible 30 days prior to an election or 10 days thereafter.
What did the sign say?
It says we support the sheriff and its deputies. So it's campaigning for this current sheriff.
He's not campaigning.
It's
not a campaign sign.
No, it's not. And it doesn't matter who's the sheriff. It could be anybody that's sheriff, whoever's holding that office at that moment.
I mean, nowhere on that sign does it say vote for this sheriff or nothing. All it says was we support the sheriff and the deputies.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yep. So it's not a campaign sign. And I thought, and who is this individual right here? He's obviously someone of rank.
I never got to meet him. His last name was Miller. Never got to meet him.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's still with us.
Okay. Yeah, I think it has to be because he's got an office and everything. He has to be someone of rank. So
yeah.
All right.
Campaign.
I know, that's the point. So that's illegal now. The sign can be up in campaign. It can be up 30 days before the campaign, and it can be up still as long as 10 days after the campaign is done. But it can't stay up after that.
I'm not an attorney. I don't think that's a campaign sign, but I'll know your complaint.
Well, even though it may be irrelevant to you, that sign didn't go up until people started peacefully protesting, and that is a huge problem.
I mean, I didn't put the sign up. I don't know who put the sign up.
We do. We know who.
Oh, gosh. Yep. All right. Okay.
I'm going to send it to the county attorney and let him give me legal advice on it because I'm not an attorney.
We'll do that.
And I think that's the best answer he could give. If the county attorney looks at it and says, yeah, that needs to come down, they would reach out to you, Retire Crop, and say, hey, we got to take that sign down.
The sign was up from like May, June, July, August, maybe into September. I can't remember for sure.
And just to let you know, this is the date on this video.
Yeah.
Is June 22nd, 2023.
Yep.
So after this video, it was up 2 more months.
At least 2, maybe even 3.
Yeah. So. And Bookie Worm, yeah, I would agree with that.
Yep. Do you want to put your name on the complaint too?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiff.
I thought she was going to say something else, like a Tiffany.
A-N-Y.
A-N-Y. And your last name?
Napier, N-A-P as in Paul, I-E-R.
Your address?
It's going to be the same as his whenever he provides it.
So you're refusing to give me your address?
Correct. We're not going to provide.
All right. Did you ever receive a copy of the police report?
Nope.
So it was filled out June 22nd, 2023. Carrollton County, Kentucky, may actually reach out. Well, I can reach out to you or whoever and see if you can get a copy of that police report.
I will check with them. Well, I'll go down and see my little friend there at Monday.
Okay.
Because I have
Sounds
more
good.
papers I need to pick up at the courthouse. So.
Okay, sounds good because yeah, that'd be interesting because I'm sure it has a disposition to it afterwards.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rev Nation. I appreciate it.
Provide our address to this agency.
Officer having access to my address.
We'll give it to the judge.
Okay. And your phone number?
It's area code.
And what day did this occur?
The sign?
Yeah, whenever you're complaining about it. Yeah,
Well, the sign's been up for at least 2 months.
Okay.
So that would be around 2 months ago. It was placed out there unlawfully.
Okay. I'll send this to the county attorney, let him give me some legal advice.
Okay. And then they told us, now this is off, not that record. This is just separate. They told us that the judge here upstairs, what's his name? Will Hoyt, gave them special permission.
I have no idea.
You haven't heard anything like that?
I'll see the judge all day today. I'll be in the office and on call all day.
Okay. Well, we'll go up there and do some records requesting when they get back from lunch and see if we can find a paper trail. And I'll share that information with you. If it turns out the judge went through an actual process, which I doubt because the sign's pretty, it's not drafted very much like what the state would do in their responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is a process that has been conducted through the court, I'll make sure you know so that you don't proceed.
Okay.
Because if they're doing it lawfully, then I've got no business reporting it.
Okay.
If they're doing it unlawfully, I want it handled per the law.
Okay.
You
I'll
know.
call the county attorney and advise him of this and he says.
Thanks, sir.
All right.
Appreciate it. Nice to
All
meet you.
right, y'all good.
Yep.
See you.
All right. So there's multiple steps that have to be taken. Oh, that door didn't show its own. There's multiple steps that have to be taken for this type of thing because there's a lot of different procedures that are in play in the law. So if
just get out of what he's discussing, I'm curious about this building itself. What year was it built?
Oh my God, I don't know. I know it was there before they were just talking about it tonight. It was there before the 37 flood.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I could just look at it. I love old buildings. I really do.
Yeah, this is an old one. That's why they built a new one out in the more out like the middle of the city.
Right.
Where they have all their trials and all the city departments are out there and county departments are down here.
Okay. Well, I may have to. Well, yeah. I really love the old buildings, though.
You see that little plaque right there over Ryder's shoulder there?
Yeah, right here.
You'd have to see where the Ohio River is at Normal Pool. That's where the 37 flood was, right to that sign. It's a brass marker. Yeah, it came all the way up through the whole city and up into the courthouse in 1937.
Okay. So what floor would this office be?
That's the first floor.
First floor, but also the building itself is kind of elevated higher.
Yeah, there's another story upstairs.
Okay. So yeah,
he's
this is
walked past.
good.
He's already walked past the elevator. I guess he's scared of an elevator. So I guess he's going to go up the steps. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is at least 5 to 6 feet, probably closer to 5 feet. And yeah, I'm very curious about that. I am very curious about it.
this judge is at lunch, then I guess I'm going to have to merge the two videos together, and we'll have to get back with you once that staff is back in their office. So let's go outside and see what's going on out there.
Oh, you're getting ready to meet Three-Gun Cadillac.
Y'all, this is my friend Cadillac. He wanted to come assist us. It's my homeboy. So he's got
to talk to us. Didn't nobody come out here yet.
Nobody wants to come say hi?
They walked, one of them drove by the sheriff and they just kept driving.
Well, we just did a police report on the people for the sign, and the judge is out.
Well, I do see that he is armed.
3 pistols.
3 pistols, okay.
Yes, 3 pistols. That's why we called him Three-Gun Cadillac.
Right.
Now, who's trying to intimidate who?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I mean, there's none of you guys obviously were there that day, so if the
oh yeah, we're out there.
You are
okay. Guy that rode a horse down the interstate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and that horse still has not walked right to this day.
Right.
Yep. and he's hanging out with people who claim to love animals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think.
Yeah, it does make you think because I know too many horse owners. If they take care of their horses, they would not allow. They would get very upset if they heard people abusing their horse like that.
Oh yeah, what he did to that horse was downright torture.
Yes, it was.
My thing. Look at his hands. There's rings on every single finger.
Mm-hmm. Makes them shooting up.
Almost like wearing brass knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to put that mortgage to his house somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, Bookie Worm, that is absolutely right. That horse cannot be ridden again. That horse is, yeah. Just hearing about it, it's like, dude, you're endangering the life of your horse, which is not. All right, I see your message. And you gonna bring me back a hot dog?
Maybe some Costco pizza. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
You guys, later, retired crop.
I mean, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to just tell you this. I mean, how many times I go to Sam's Club for other reasons and just go ahead and get lunch there? You can eat. 2 adults can eat lunch for less than $5.
We got to do our weekly food shopping. So
yeah.
Gotta get a few things. Hamburger. My wife needs her muffins because she loves those blueberry muffins.
God, I love their blueberry muffins.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. We were just and Type-In goes, go get Doc some 7-Eleven pizza. You know what? If I'm hungry enough, I'll eat that 7-Eleven pizza. Yeah. And Bookie Worm says she thinks that Dreadhead Cowboy is in prison. It wouldn't surprise me. That stunt really was so dangerous.
Until into lunch. So 1 o'clock we're gonna go back to do the judge. Yeah, they're taking lunch. So, and this is Amy. She has been all over Facebook doing a fantastic job.
You tell your friend Amy.
Your friend Amy.
Yeah, you tell your friend
And Destiny. Yeah, Amy's the one that this coalition, the racism coalition, loosely organized from Facebook. They hate her the worst because you have a very.
Wow. So the racist organization hates that's filled with a bunch of Caucasian people hates a Caucasian woman the most. Okay.
Now the one there, Amy, they're talking about. I mean, all she done is protest. Every county, every city, you name it, she was there. And her husband finally got tired of the bullshit paying for her and kicked her ass out. He got possession of the kids and the house.
Okay. So he got custody of the kids and possession of the house.
Mm-hmm. And he works at Ford, so he ain't worried about her because she ain't worked in years.
Okay.
So that's the kind of company he keeps.
Mm-hmm. And didn't we say that she was involved with something else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't she a teacher?
Yep, was.
Yep, was. But she
got caught doing some stuff on her off of her desk.
Okay. Alrighty.
A very loud voice, Amy, and you're doing a very good job standing for what's right out here. There is a lot going on today, y'all, which is good because this place needs to be lit up with American voices. But OMC and I are getting ready to head over to the prosecutor's office because I want you guys to ensure that he does his job in this matter. He's got 2 matters on his plate that we're going to go try to discuss with him. Now, we have tried to discuss. We tried to stop all this from being able to happen and have a talk with him previous to all this mess. I would say he'll probably be more inclined to talk to us now because he knows that we're turning this town upside down. So hang on. Hello, how you doing?
So what did he mean by he's turning this town upside down?
No, he talking out his ass again.
Okay. And hey, JC Landry, I hadn't seen you in a little while. I see that you're in the vertical chat. If you go over to the other stream, that's where a lot more people are at, and then you'll see their conversations. So just letting you know. But it's good to see you. Nice to have you back. I hadn't seen you in a little bit.
You think Mr. Morris, the county prosecutor, will want to talk to us this time?
And who are you?
We're the people turning your town upside down with our videos.
Yeah, well, we're letting the
That's
people of the
kinda
town act
shit
up, and then
talk.
we're just exposing it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was that?
That's kind of shit he talks when he walks into a lawyer's office now and the county prosecutor.
Right. Yeah, it's we see it too many times with him.
Yeah.
Lack of respect, very bossy, and thinks that the people are supposed to bow down to him.
Yeah,
So
that's what
there's
he
a big
thought
mess
he-
going on here.
He thought I was, but I didn't.
Yep. He thought you would.
What's your name?
It's Chris.
Okay, I'll let him know you're here.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk to him about legal business.
Okay, hon.
And it is under his jurisdiction and responsibility, and everybody keeps referring us back to him. And I mean, we've tried to talk to him before all this mess. It probably would have kept it from happening had he responded, but he didn't even give us a phone call.
All right, and let me check and see if he's
Thank you.
up there. Chris is here. He's the one that's been turning the town upside down, he said. And he wants to speak with you. He'll be right down there.
All righty, good. Thank you. That's what it takes to get his attention. Appreciate it, man.
I just have to pause for a second and let that click for a moment. That's just okay. All right. I'll just keep it going. I'll keep it going.
All right, so we're finally going to get our moment to speak with the prosecutor. He's got a lot of business to take care of now. Could have made his job a whole lot easier if he talked to us first time. Yes, I'm Chris. I actually get to meet you this time. You know, we expose the legal matters that are happening in towns like this.
Okay.
When a situation occurs that it just isn't moral and isn't not necessarily unlawful, but it's not moral. And if they followed the guidelines of the law in the first place, it wouldn't be available. Like hiring Miles Costco here. That's the type of incident that me and her will definitely address. We came here thinking that we'd be able to have civil conversations with all the officials, such as yourself in this town, and maybe able to work through it and see what's really going on with the system, where the holes were to allow something like that. But what we were encountered with was violent and illegal behavior. Every which way we turned. Everything from the sheriff's department. Well, wait, not every which way, because the city PD has been impeccable. They've been doing an awesome job following legal standards to a T.
Very proud of that agency.
Not the sheriff's department, though.
Absolutely.
They've been a mess. They don't honor our records requests. They don't honor
They don't
the
protect our
legal
rights.
system structure whatsoever. They don't follow procedures.
Okay. Why is he talking to the prosecutor? Sounds like he needs to set up an appointment with the sheriff's office to form with the sheriff to file that complaint.
Yep. But he thinks he can go through whatever steps he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that some of this is probably they did. Not all records requests will be filled. That if there's a reason that records cannot be filled, that request can't be filled, they're not going to fill it, and they'll state why it cannot be filled.
They tell people that they can't make complaints. I'm telling you, it's bad. They don't respond to violent altercations happening right out here while they're watching.
What violent? Oh my gosh! Anyone was being violent? It was you, Reiter. You were getting into retired crop's face with your camera. That was a hostile act in itself. You looked like you were getting ready to hit him before he had tried to put that phone out of his face. Seriously, Ryder, it looked like you're getting ready to attack.
Yeah, that they witnessed.
Go right on by. I got a video of it. So we tried to talk to you maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you were busy, I'm sure. But what we were doing was we were experiencing all these things from the sheriff's department. Record request violations, things like that. And we didn't want to have to file a lawsuit to get a record. We just want to sit on record so we can follow the paper trail. Why? You know, what kind of problems are there in this department which would open a window to allow a person like Miles Cosgrove to get employed here? That's what we wanted to know. So we were doing some very little light digging in records and got a retaliatory response. So I came over here to tell you about it.
Okay.
And that was our last time coming here.
What was the response? What was that response? What was the retaliation?
Yeah. Was no retaliation.
What was the retaliation? Was it when they say no because that is not something we can share? Yeah, I'll make it 2.0. I can understand that. He drives me up the wall too. So we'll make the speed at 2.0. All right. If it gets too fast, folks, just say it's too fast and I'll slow it down back to 1.5. All right.
Here. This time, it's gotten worse. So we wanted to touch base with you previous, and it goes all on your plate, and just kind of give you some information and extend our ability to be able to communicate with you throughout your investigation on it.
Okay.
We're offering a civil communication. Okay. That's what we're doing at this point. We wish it hadn't gotten to the point where we put more work on your plate, but that's the situation we're in.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what happened out here the other day?
The way I handle it is like a criminal complaint that you're wanting to make.
Yeah, it's already been done to the city.
All right. And the actual laws on FOIA says you can file one, then they have so many days to respond. It never says they have to give you the documents. Exactly. That's what it boils down to. At the end of it all, they have to respond. And that response can be a no. Ideally, I hope that I think they have to say why not. Like maybe it's a sensitive information that cannot be released, like maybe an employee's PII. I don't think they should know employee records. I don't think that should be out there. So,
well, he wanted all the deputies and the sheriff's personal information. It don't work that way.
No, right. And here's the thing about that too: is we know he'll put it out there on his YouTube, and what would happen with that sheriff and the deputies? They would get harassed, night and day, because that's what happens with. That is why we are very. Why I don't actually use my picture on most of my live streams. That's why I don't release my real name, because people like him, they don't have a job. YouTube is their real life, and they'll spend time to try to find out more and more about you to a point that and then they'll release it. And along with the releasing it, then make up stories about you that would make people pissed off to the point that it's almost guaranteed you're going to get one individual that's willing to come to your home. So,
yeah, he wanted all their names, what vehicles they drove, where they lived, how many miles they drove. I mean, he just stupid.
Yeah.
None of his damn business. Exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you know what, Tim? You're absolutely right. Just like GT does. And yes, personal records, they're not meant for people to have.
The city PD was getting ready to come to you.
Well, if it's going to the city PD, then they'll send me their investigation. I don't investigate crimes. I only prosecute crimes.
Okay. So you don't use your investigators here at this office to
We don't have
assist?
investigators at this office.
Understood.
Okay, we rely on
Smaller.
So as soon as city PD sends me something, then I'll review it and decide which way it's going to go with it.
All right. And just so you don't be confused, you're going to get two reports, one from city, one from county. We just did a recording of us conducting a county report because one of the main issues that surfaced that caused the foundation issue was signage that is illegally placed out here on state property in the courtyard square. That sign has not been done through the process to the best of our knowledge. We have yet to talk to the judge to see, or to do records requests to the judge's clerk to see if they followed the process. But we're assuming by the looks of that sign and by the ill.
He used a word there. I don't know if anyone called it. He was basically making an ass out of you and me because he was assuming. Which means he doesn't know for certain.
No.
So he just assumed something and then went out and did everything he could to cause so much commotion. He assumed something. And sometimes you can't assume. You can't assume. You have to really look at it before you take action. I think he's trying to use state as meaning government there, type in, but it's county property.
Illegal aspects of it, the way it's done, it's all illegal. They didn't follow DOT regulations. They didn't follow any KRS. So I'm assuming that wasn't done officially. You know what I mean? And I hate to assume, so I will double check. We are going to go talk to the judge's chambers here in just a little bit, or judge's clerk here in just a little bit, just to make sure, because I don't want to stir a hornet's nest if nobody's breaking law. But
too late. You already did. Okay. I mean, seriously, wasn't that a conversation you should have had before you approached retired crop? Not on that day. That's what I would think.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the police report that he just did over at the sheriff's office, because he wouldn't give his information and all that shit, was an incomplete police report. I think that's what they told me, because he failed to give any of the his information.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Dove, I was aware of that. I just decided not to worry about that that particular channel tonight. I know I like to participate when that takes place, but tonight I just thought, I'm just gonna do my own thing. All right.
But I do feel like it's a violation of law.
They sent me a report. I'll review it and see what the allegations are.
I appreciate that.
Can we set up a communication just to touch base and make sure that they followed their procedure and brought it over to you? Because that's what we're finding a lot of times is they don't send
Talking about
the sheriff's department.
About the complaints you've made?
Well, about anything we bring to their attention. They seem to be putting roadblocks up.
They're intentionally
Not doing their job.
things as they are required to by law.
They're just not doing their job.
Well, I mean, if it's about a criminal complaint, then the deputies will send it over to me.
Well, you think they will, but in our experience,
We'd like
that would
to
be something I would
ensure that our
suspect.
reports make it to their destination where they're supposed to, and that would entail us having a communication, even if it's just on the basis saying, hey, did you get that report? Yeah, got it. Cool.
Right. I would like that too. Just to be honest, we don't trust your sheriff.
Okay, so Type Imp did point out GT was thrown out of a public defender's office once when he got upset with the girl at the front desk. He then said he wanted her records and was going to put it up on his YouTube. Why would he do that? If GT is still here, why would you do that? So your audience could harass her?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that is intimidation right there. And yes, the public defender's office is part of a government entity, but at the same time, one people that need to go in there are people who has business with the office, and they're dealing with private matters that no one else needs to be there for. It's kind of, why did you want to play in the public defender's office so bad? I thought you were all about everybody's rights.
Sheriff, we don't trust the sheriff deputies. We
He
don't trust
hasn't
the
proven
sheriff.
himself to be a trustworthy man.
I would put it like this: he has proven himself to be a not trustworthy man.
Yes.
Well, there's my email.
Thank you,
and
sir.
feel free to email me.
We can write ours down for you if you want. Would you like it?
Well, just email me. It'd probably be best that way.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see something good come out of this. We don't want a lot of people suffering a whole lot of losing freedoms and things like that. However, we want the law to be followed. Absolutely. And what we are learning about Carrollton is that the law is not being enforced properly.
But I wish he did this. I wish he did this.
Laws are not being enforced properly.
But I wish that public defender, after he shook not public defender, prosecutor, after he shook his hand, what's that to his left? Our left? Looks like hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember for sure how long Nick's been an attorney, but he's been there a long time.
And
I'd say at least 20 years.
And for $5, we have received a super sticker from JC Landry. It's so good to have you again. I hadn't seen you in the channel for a while, so thank you very much. I will treat my super stickers as super chats, just to let everyone know. And because we got a super sticker, say that real fast, you will get this, JC Landry. Thank you, ma'am. All right. All right. I'm sorry about that. You were saying something there, Retired Crop.
Yeah, he's been a lawyer and a prosecutor for I know at least 20 years.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I've known Nick for quite a while.
Yes. But he's kind of had that look like, I really don't give a darn. But yes, we talked about the police report earlier. If there was an investigation, they would want Reiter and Tiffany to come in for as witnesses.
Yeah.
And if they didn't have a way to contact them, then okay. I'm just saying.
On the sheriff's department's part. So when violations in sheriff's jurisdiction are happening right in front of your very eyes, and I'm publishing it all over my media, it's obvious law violations, and the sheriff is doing nothing. So you get a lawless town this small, you're going to have a huge problem in the future. And I'd say that you guys as officials now are in the perfect position to put your foot down.
And start weeding out the unlawful people that don't follow our laws in their process.
We'll put it to you like this. There's an organization, which I would say would fit terroristic definition, that is happening loosely organized on Facebook of a number of residents.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure this one out. A group of people talk to each other on Facebook. They may have different opinions. Am I going to show the emotional support camera video? Am I missing something there?
MBK's got that one.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll ask about it.
That's when they went down to they drove all the way to Frankfurt trying to get in to see the Attorney General. They had to deal with his people at the front first, and it didn't go well.
Okay. I will ask MBK for that one. That might be worthwhile to watch. Okay.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, yes.
It's here. We're about 15 people. Racist and bigotry and outright just unlawful. The words they use, the threats they make to people, they talk about killing me and my horses.
Aggressive.
Oh, yeah. And, and when you see.
I have a sneaky feeling that I may have been associated with that group discussion. If I was, I don't remember them talking about doing harm to horses or Reiter.
Yeah, that's.
I remember them making fun of Reiter.
Yeah,
but never talk about doing harm. But that's kind of stuff that we see from Reiter that he takes a little something that's true and then exaggerates it to the point that
stretches it out 10 different directions. I'll tell you another one I seen today. You remember Ron in the red Dodge?
Yes,
I seen him today too because he's a veteran.
Oh yeah, and, okay.
I was telling him that they said there was 50 or 60 people down there. He goes, "Where?" He said there was maybe 8 or 10 of you guys all together. They said there were no 50 or 60 people.
And here's the thing: I think if there were 8 to 10 people, half of them were pro Reiter.
Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3,
close
4,
to half.
5 of them was with Reiter.
Yeah. So, yeah. But hey,
they come out very violent.
As soon as I have a report on everything from the police department, then I'll review it and see if charges are to be processed, who they're going to be processed against, and what they're going to be for.
We just want to make sure that you do catch the law violations and you do take charges, because I'm not going to deal with people getting away with violating laws and nothing being done consequentially, because that is an issue that's happening here in Carrollton right now, and it's putting the civilians in danger. Absolutely. It even happened to me and her the other day. That's saying a lot, because we're only here like 4 times total, and within 4 times of coming to visit Carrollton, we were the victims of a violent act, several of them.
So what violent act? Seriously.
Like I said, he stretches that shit out, man. And he just keeps going and going and going.
And we do have a new member. JC Landry has become a new member on the channel. It's so great to have her as a channel member. And you know what? My little special thing for new members is this.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? That day.
And also this. All right. So thank you for becoming a member. All right. Also check and see if Killa is going live this evening. I have not seen any updates in Rumble, but I'm keeping an eye on that.
So what that does is that puts your eyes on the process as it goes. It would be very hard for that man now to not take legal action against the people that violated law, because he knows we have it recorded. He knows that we've done the proper procedures for the charges. He knows that the violations, he will know that the violations happened when he views all the evidence. And now he's in a position to where if he doesn't do his job, you guys are going to make them phones ring a lot, and that scares the shit out of them. They don't like too much attention when they're doing things wrong. All right, step 3. So now we're going back to was supposed to be step 1. We're going to go see if we can have a little discussion with the judge. So here we go for that.
Just want to see you out here. Just want to see you.
It's Will Hoyt. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
All right. So this is the judge
executive. Yep.
Yeah. Executive. Okay. Yeah. And the Walrus has donated 5 gifted memberships. And well, we got to let me go see who's got those memberships, because I don't see them on this and I have to go into my channel itself. So give me a second to get there. And let's see, that's the wrong chat. That's the wrong chat. I went into the vertical chat. And Savage Secret Girl is the first one to get a membership. Mark Rules, one frauder roundup. Nightman's wife, and Jordan Max. So thank you for the 5 gifted memberships of the Walrus, and you shall get this.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now they.
And this. And Tiffany, how do you feel about this? Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate it. All right, I'll try to be nice. I do sometimes. Oh, come over here.
Me too. This is Tiffany, Mr. Will Boyd. So, talk to you. We were told the other day, sorry, I did this for my record. We were told the other day by a group that you had given advice that a person could put a sign out front supporting the sheriff's department a while back. And I wanted to go straight to the source and ask because I don't believe everything I'm told.
The sign was to put on the other side of the roadway. The state highway made them move it. I didn't give anybody permission to put it on this side of the sidewalk.
So it's not supposed to be on this grounds, the courthouse grounds?
I'm not going to say that, but it's a generic sign, so we're not going to discriminate from anybody who wants to do anything.
So you're okay with anybody putting signs out there then?
Right now we are.
Okay, because that's what we were wanting to know. Is if it's non-biased, and I appreciate that answer. Thank you. While we're here in town, we would like to leave some signs as well, because we have opposing viewpoints, and if it's First Amendment protected.
It's generic right now. That's
well,
what we're doing. So.
There are issues that we found with that particular circumstance, generic signage on the property. There's liability issues that you might want to look into as well. You know, and I don't want to be a part of causing a potential issue either. So in other words, I wouldn't want to leave my sign into it and determine that it might not be the best thing for this agency to do. But one of the things, actually, there's 3 illegal parts that we found about that particular signage. They changed one of those outside of being illegal when they moved it, because they did have it right up against the road, like on the other side of the easement.
So he basically just said, you can put your sign up. We don't have a problem with it. Yep. You can do that.
Said he wouldn't discriminate against nobody. Anybody can put a sign up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Tim H, that will be over in Rumble. And it's basically the same as the old one over in Rumble.
Easement.
Head on the other side of the sidewalk.
Yep, and that actually is within 30 feet of the center of the road, which is a DOT violation. And in that DOT violation, specifically under that KRS, it also said at the bottom of that KRS, it specifically says, and no signage is allowed on public property. And they did move that one. So now that DOT violation is not being, as far as I know, unless I'm not going to be picky to go to measure and tape and measure it. You know, I'm glad they moved it from the road. However, there are still other legal processes that I don't believe that signage has gone through. For one, I do think you'll run into liability issues, not just in case somebody got hurt on it, you guys would have to pay. You know what I mean? If somebody cut themselves on those T-posts, because they're really rude T-posts, like they have sharp edges and stuff like that. Obviously, if you went through the procedures to put up like a memorial sign or an entry or exit, it's all going to be done in a fashion that there's rules to it, regulations. That sign's crude. It's just, you know, T-posts in the ground and then zip ties tying it up. If a kid went by and sliced their hand on it or something like that, who's going to pay for it? You know what I mean? Like that's just something I wanted to point out to you.
I'm getting a headache. How about you?
All I do is see that fat head and I get a headache.
Oh, I mean, he came in there. He stated he said he didn't think it was legal. He was. I'm sorry. It's Mr. Hoyt, right?
Will Hoyt.
Will Hoyt. Yes. So Will Hoyt basically disagrees with him, and he goes as far as says you can put your opposing sign up too. So basically, he just said they had permission, and so do you.
Exactly.
Yeah. He didn't like that answer because he wanted was an answer where no, you can't. That's why he was looking for, and he didn't get it. That's why he's doing this spiel now. Who's going to be responsible if someone gets hurt with it? Well, I mean, maybe the idiot that got hurt with it. Signs don't jump out at you.
Yeah, you can do with it what you want. You know what I mean? But I thought about these things when I was looking at the legalities. I was literally researching the Kentucky laws about signage on county property. You know,
it's just good to know.
It is. And it's good to think about too. And but there are 2 other law violations with that particular sign. It's considered abandoned property.
Now, I mean, I just noticed something. Way Mr. Hoyt was moving, it looked like he was getting ready to walk back in his office, but Reiter couldn't shut up.
Yeah,
he kept going.
He was a cop for 20 years, and he was a good guy, and he still is.
You're right.
I think this is his last term. I think he's retiring because we just got a new judge executive in. So,
okay, well, yeah, that's good. I hope he has a good in retirement.
If a member, unless you claimed it, unless the county claimed the sign as their own property, then the county could protect that property. But since it was citizens who left it here, that would be abandonment, which would mean that anybody walking by after 24 hours can do whatever they want with it. It's open to whoever walks by. You know, so that would be another thing, and that would be littering. You know what I mean? If you're leaving your stuff, so I wouldn't do that unless I was really permitted, like lawfully permitted. And I don't think you meant to do any harm, but I do think that by not acknowledging those specific details that are in law to protect people from issues, I think what that ultimately came into is, yes, it's free speech. Yes, I can appreciate free speech, but I can't appreciate the group's behavior that asked you to put that sign out there, and I doubt you're even.
What behavior? You went up there and you instigated the fight. If you want to call it a fight. It's that simple.
Well, Ryder's handler was trying to take care of it.
Oh?
Ryder's handler, Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
She was going to take care of it for him.
Okay. She did threaten to do some harm to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is so scared of you.
Yeah.
I'm rolling my eyes right now. Michael Wyatt, I do wonder at times. Okay, type in, yeah. We can just say it was a disagreement. It was never really violent or anything. But I don't think Ryder could handle anything if it became violent.
You're even aware of their behavior. It's bad. You're getting ready to see because it's getting ready to go through the process. We had to make 2 different police reports on these people.
The reason why he's pointing this out is there's a difference between a peaceful protest and giving your opinion on a subject as
Forcing.
your right, but it is also against the law whenever you are violent and try to assault people.
I was bringing up the issues I had with that sign and trying to find out who was responsible, and I would have done exactly what I'm doing now if they'd been cordial. When the man came that was claiming the ownership of the sign, the first thing he did was try to swing on me. As soon as he found out that I was there to talk about that sign and issue with that sign, he took a swing at me, and he almost fell over a handrail trying to reach me. I had to call the police.
Now, I want somebody to show me it. I swung at him.
You did not swing at him. You did try to move the camera out of your face, but that's not swinging at him. And he did have that camera right in your face, like as if he was getting ready to use it to hit you with it. He looked more hostile than you did. And again, that they engage with you without knowing everything that's going on.
Yep.
Thank you, Tyler.
They were showing up like a mob, yelling at us, cussing at us, making threats, calling me a child molester. They said that they wanted to kill my horses and myself. He said he was going to use the Second Amendment against me. He tried to beat a woman up out here right after you all closed on Tuesday last week. This is just one of the people, several people that own that sign. This kid was out there yelling, "Get back to Indiana, you piece of shit! I don't want to ever see you in my county again." They're claiming all county. So one of the residents that was out there stood up and said, "This is my county too." He said, "Come on, man!" And started swinging towards her, running towards her, swinging his hands. And I said, "Don't touch her. I'm not going to let a man hit a woman." So I started walking towards him, and he ran away. But that's dangerous.
Okay, let's get some facts here, right, Ryder. He was already walking away from you when you kept on charging at him. He was already disengaging. Now, I will say this: his mother did encourage him to disengage, but he was disengaging. So that's what I saw. No, he didn't run away from you. His mother told him to leave. I don't think you would be able to handle that young man if he decided to come at you.
All over a sign. So what I told them in front of the police was, I said this: we don't have a problem with you practicing your First Amendment. You have every right to do that, but follow the laws to it, and there won't be as many problems. So don't be violent. Don't intimidate or aggress anyone physically. And when you're signing, when it's about to sign, put it on a stick.
Or maybe bring it and put it there on a little middle post that doesn't damage the
Just
ground.
during the day while they're there, and then take it home. But it's causing problems, sir. And I figured that you would probably want to know about it if you actually had in fact given them permission. They didn't earn the respect to be able to have that permission. So we would like to see if you could. We would prefer that sign come down and make them follow the laws, and then we all will. But if that's not an option, then we also want our right to free speech with signage. But we don't want to break the law. You know what I mean? And I do feel like that's in violation of law in 3 different ways too now. And I really don't want to do that. I prefer if you could just remove permission for them to have that sign posted in the ground. Okay. And then we'll be following through. Is there going to be any kind of, well, we know the legal process. We'll follow it up. Thank you so much for being cordial and having an action talk with me.
Y'all have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Have a good one, buddy. Nice to meet you. All right. So cordial and civil is always the best way. It's always the way that we try first. People wouldn't think that because they see people rebuke our attempts to do that a lot. That judge did not. He was very civil. The entire conversation remained civil. He didn't flip out and do anything to retaliate. So that's how it goes when that happens.
I have a feeling that he was letting whatever writers say come in 1 year and out the other. That was the feeling I got. And Ryder won't let a man hit a woman. LMAO must have meant to say he could hit a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple times.
Yeah. That 2 times that actually went to court. There was a couple of others that didn't.
When that happens, which is a good thing. We wish all of our engagements would go that way, and we would get a lot more accomplished.
We have a little bit more time.
Now, we did get a message from our friends who are waiting out on the court steps. Yeah, this dude dressed up like a hillbilly after harassing our friends right now. So hang on, because that's where we're going. Y'all good? All right.
That's the craziest thing about Arkansas. I'm confused. Like after watching that shit for 2 days, it blows my mind.
Well, I mean, some people know how to act and some people don't.
It's like completely cordial now. Like it's just like strange.
Did it start out that way?
Yeah.
Some people know that, and some people don't. What was the one factor in this video as far as the who was out there by the sign? That took place in this video that didn't take place in the last video. Who was the two people that weren't there?
I think Greg is here on this one. MBK.
Okay.
I think him and his wife both are here.
Okay. But the two people that were at the sign on that sign on that particular day, but wasn't at the sign until now, is Chris and Tiffany.
Yeah.
And yet everybody was cordial. You see, I mean, what I'm saying is they're the ones who must have done something, because everyone's cordial. So
I know it gets. I think it's. I mean, God, it's been 3 years ago. I don't remember if this gets heated or not. I know Mary and Gary both pulled me off to the side and to chill me out because I was starting to get pissed.
This never got heated. This is actually, at this point, we don't even have to play the rest of it. To be honest with you, it's 24 minutes.
Yeah.
I do want to show what happens because they showed that apparently the sign moved a little bit. That's what they were trying to say, but what it all boils down to is they're talking about people being cordial, and Ryder making a comment that some people know how to act and some don't.
Well,
Ryder, I think that's describing yourself as not knowing how to.
Yeah, they said the state. We called the state highway department and had them come down and look where the sign was at. And they had a supervisor drove down and looked at it, and he said the sign was fine where it was at, no problems.
So again, it was not.
Can't pick on that shit no more.
And again, this sign was not about the sign and where it was placed and all that kind of stuff. It was because Chris Reiter did not like the message on the sign.
Exactly.
This was never about the sign itself. He just did not like the message. In my general opinion, is after that deputy was cleared by the DOJ, then he's free to go get another job. That is kind of what we want, right? If you were involved with something and you weren't really the party at fault, it should not forever alter your life. You should be able to go get another job in the same field, whether it's law enforcement, medical, IT, journalism, whatever, culinary. You should be able to go get another job if you're cleared from any wrongdoings. Now, if you got found guilty of some wrongdoings, that's a different story. But that's not the case here with the Cosgrove. And Ryder sits there and says people need to leave him alone, but yet he's making a big deal about this.
Yeah, well, because that guy on the left was out here the other day when it was not cordial.
Yeah, no,
and he was a participant. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything specifically himself, but he wasn't opposed to the behavior.
Yeah, everybody's been nice. Literally nobody said nothing crazy to me. Nobody threatened me. Nobody said anything around.
That's right. And that's a good thing, right?
What's happening, my man?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We want everybody to get along.
Nothing like that.
Good. We had a good encounter.
I'm confused. What's happening right now is Ripley's, believe it or not.
It's two whole different worlds.
So, literally, where you go from recording to not recording, it's like, oh, we having a normal.
Sorry, I'm not against someone practicing in their 2A, but running around with 3 firearms presented like that, you're either trying to intimidate or you're trying or something's not quite clicking upstairs.
Yep. But yet he complains when we wear one.
Yes. And I didn't see anyone on your side making any formal complaints to the law enforcement.
No, you didn't. And you're not going to.
Yeah. Quite frankly, you only can fire one at a time. I would rather have one with 3 or 4 magazines with me than showing that I had 3. Just my 2 cents worth.
Yeah.
A normal conversation, not threatening each other. Exactly. Well, and that's good. You know, that's what we want, and that's how it should have been the other day when we was out here. It should have just been a normal conversation about the signage. Because I told him, I was like, you got an opportunity, just take it up with you right now, and then we won't have to go through the court systems to deal with it all. You know, but they didn't do it. I'm gonna go over and take a video of that sign real quick, just to show that they moved it and stuff. How y'all doing?
Violating that and not doing your duties. I have to. It's my allegation. I'm telling you,
I would not call it fun, but at the same time, I would say 1 is enough. But 3 is scary and mentally ill. I got it. Yeah. Exactly. That's kind of one of those. I would rather, if he was going to carry more than 1, maybe carry one, a second one, but make sure that one's concealed. Someone could actually, if something did happen, someone could say that he was threatening because he had the 3 firearms.
So the sign was here, right next to the road, and they've moved it, which takes it out of one form of a legal violation. But they put it here, and as you can see, right, you can't walk up to this building without that shit being right in your face. So it's not good, guys. Like, this is not how the First Amendment is supposed to be practiced, and you definitely shouldn't. Listen, I understand people have opposing feelings and stuff, but when you're being unethical and you're being immoral, and
talking about someone talking about unethical and immoral. Chris Reiter, you could have put an opposing sign. You could put it on the other side where everyone could walk by and see it. You were even told you could. Oh, gosh, Chris. I think I'm done with it now. I'm done with Mr. Reiter. Dead blow, yeah, I think there might have been a little intent to intimidate, but apparently it didn't intimidate. Probably because half the people that was there probably also was armed as well. So, but Retired Crop, what's your 2 cents on that one?
I mean, I just always thought it's funny that he complained about us carrying a gun, and he brings a guy in there carrying 3 guns. And you don't have to play the video on, that's fine. But at one point here, and I'm not sure I think it was today, that what's his name? They call him Cadillac something. I call him 3-gun Cadillac, whatever. But anyway, Tiffany's over there begging him for money because that little case that he had was full of money. And she said they needed money for groceries. And she was hungry. Never seen him with them people. I never seen him with Chris and them again.
That was like the one time I've actually seen a video with him in it. So that is kind of curious. Smiley, think what you want to, buddy, but it's called thinking with your heads, Well, I'll call out bad policing in a heartbeat. But not all police officers are bad. But so if that's a bootlicker to you, okay. All right. Your opinion. So STD. Who's STD? Or is that Smiley travel? Okay. This probably gave David. Okay, Michael White. Yeah, I'm just going to say this. Any woman who gets pregnant by another man while married is a slut, and it's been very well documented that she was pregnant by another man while she was married to someone else. That is why I will always refer to her as a documented slut. Just saying. All right. So this is what I had for tonight. Let me see. Is Killer going live tonight, or are we going to just kind of wrap things up because we're at the 2? Well, we've been gone beyond 2 hours. If Killer is going live at 8:30, I will keep things going until 8:30. I do not see any live from him advertised yet. So, anything you want to talk about, Retired Crack?
Nah. I get sick of talking to this one and even looking at him.
Well, let me do us a favor and let's just get him off the screen. Here we go. Make him go bye-bye. Yeah. So I'm not arguing with you, Michael. I just sometimes some things just best. I try to be a little bit more politer at times. Sometimes I can't. I'm bad. I will admit that. But I'm trying to be polite, trying to be level-headed.
I like what Taipan just wrote.
They broke the law traveling to protest the sign. Tiff didn't have a wide load sign showing. Oh, God.
That's a good one.
Yep. Oh, and let's keep in mind, he admitted in his own video, he did not know everything that was going on with that sign.
Yeah. Like I said, the two girls that Amy and that other real skinny one was behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That skinny one, I can't even remember her name now. But Ryder claimed that we burned her house down. So I've got the fire report coming to me.
Right.
But the chief says no. He told me what happened, and he said it's bullshit. Nobody burned her house down. So I'm going to have that one I'll be sending to you, so you can put it up and show Ryder.
No, I'll be glad to.
And then I'll be working on some more paperwork probably Monday or Tuesday about the one I sent you an email about.
Okay.
Text message about.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's going to be fun.
That will be fun. It'll be fun. I also will reach out to Rogue Nation and see if we'll probably do a 30-minute, just a little quick discussion, not a debate. I'll call it a discussion. I don't want to have a debate. I just want to have a discussion. I want to understand him a little better. That might be a good thing. That might be a bad thing. I might see some points. He might see some of my points. But I want to have a discussion with him. It seems that the thing I've been noticing with him is that it seems that he can be reasonably talked to. I mean, like my big issue was with him was when he went to a FEMA office and caused it to shut down for the day. And the purpose of the FEMA operations, that was to get relief for people who went through some storms. And that was, to me, he hurt the people that was there to get help that day. He didn't hurt anyone else. He hurt those people. And whether or not the government should be involved with that kind of business, that's a debate for another day. I do believe that the government gets involved with things that maybe they don't need to be getting involved with. Just my 2 cents
That's
worth.
what keeps getting him in trouble.
Right.
Shit that doesn't concern him. He says it does, but it doesn't.
And are we talking about Rogue Nation or are we talking about Ryder?
Ryder. He's sticking his nose where it don't belong.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what happens to him.
Okay, Mookie Worm. But I do think that would be that's going to be actually worthwhile. Well, I don't know. I didn't know her channel went away. Did her channel go away? So yeah, that's kind of curious. I didn't know that fraud. What? comedy shows channel went away. Let me see. I did see that she was having that debate, but did not. Let me see. I see Fraud News Network. I'm not seeing her channel. Huh. Interesting. I don't see it. That's interesting. I may have to ask him. I have to ask. Because yeah, I've never known her to be threatening. Just blunt, if you will. So, but thank you for saying something, though. I do appreciate that, because if he did something on her channel, maybe I need to think twice letting him up on my channel. And so, if someone does know, if they can let me know, I would appreciate it, because if he did something, I probably wouldn't get a straight answer. And yeah, because I don't care if. Yeah, Bookworm, she does. I know she doesn't put a lot of content out there, but I just did a search for her channel and I'm not finding it. And that's kind of concerning, because usually if I type it up in YouTube, I would find it right away. Let me try it on the computer instead on the phone. Yeah, I'm not seeing the channel listed at all. I'm not even finding anything from her as content.
Oh, you're going to be hearing Chris cry again.
Oh.
They're talking about more flooding over in East Harrison County, Indiana.
So that's interesting too. So basically, the email would not have bounced because they're tied two different ways. So that means that she also took her email down. Wow, that's interesting. I did not because I know it was like she was her stuff was. I seen her stuff as recently as maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I will ask that question. I will ask that around. I do appreciate that information. And that's correct. Type in the post office is not funded by the taxpayers, but by the stamps that you use to send mail. Yeah, I don't see it at all. I'll try to reach out to a couple of people who might know and see if they can fill me in. But Bookie Worm is absolutely right. She can get busy at work with her job. I do know that for a fact, but it sounds like she's either deleted the channel and deleted the email associated with the channel. I think for the past year, she kind of was getting a little tired of it. Every now and then come back, then go away, come back, go away. And being a content creator can be tough. It can be really difficult, especially if you're a content creator that deals with what I would call YouTube drama, anti-frauding channels, anti-writer channels. We deal with a lot of drama, and it can wear you out. Your 2 cents on that one, Retired Crop?
Yeah, I get headaches just watching Ryder. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Ryder and Todd.
Yeah. And
I mean, they got the best content about. We have a lot of fun doing this, but
but I cannot see how some channels can do it every day.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, That's why I want to do it 3 times a week. And even then, 2 of those streams are the smaller streams. There's meant to be those just 30-minute streams. Every now and then I'll go over. I start them a little early. But I keep it that way because a good 30-minute stream, we talk about whatever. I thought that would be a great 30-minute stream, but I would love to find out before I would actually bring Rogue Nation on. Did Rogue Nation do something that was so dirty that would, and if he did it to one person, he wouldn't hesitate to do it to another. I would like to find out before I do bring him up. I want him up. I think it's a conversation I would love to have. But at the same time, if he's presented himself as the type that she might have got hacked. Yeah, she might have. I don't know. Her email's gone because if there's a bounce back, that email's gone and the channel's gone. I'm thinking we might be looking at more or less that she took everything down. Did she take it down because something that happened with that debate, or did she take it down because she's done with it? She's tired of it, and maybe is she rebranding her channel for something else? Very possible. So, yeah.
Hell, I can't keep up with all the channels anymore.
Yeah, some channels, and here's the thing: what we have probably one thing I've learned in the past 2 years, a channel can disappear just like that in YouTube. Either because the creator him or herself decides, hey, I'm done with it, or YouTube says that you violated the rules somehow. So, yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm being sincere to Rogue Nation, but if he plays dirty, I cannot, in good mind, bring him on my channel. That's just all I'm going to say on that one, Rogue Booking Worm. Thank you for everyone that's doing this. That's kind of pointing some things out. It's one thing having opposing ideas, opposing things, but we're seeing a lot of dirty playing. We've seen it with Georgia Transparency, where he took care of the Katie Said situation, and then other situations. We see it with Todd, how he's taken care of it with Rabbit. We see it with Reiter a lot with how he makes phone calls to different employers trying to get someone fired. So it's not good. You know what, Dove? That's what I'll do. That way I have a control over it. And if I decide not to do it, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's a good idea, Dove. Thank you very much. Dove's awesome, by the way. Did I tell everybody Dove is awesome? Dove and Tim both are awesome. And that being said, guys, I think I'm going to just go ahead and wrap it up tonight. I think there's too many things going on tonight, so we didn't have a huge response audience tonight, but we had a good audience tonight. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care of yourselves. I'm tentatively planning to stream on Monday night. We'll see. We'll see. I might come up with something that's kind of non-drama related for Monday night. Kind of get a little break from it. Hey, Tim, if you can shoot that in an email or have Kelly, I'm sorry, but have that sent to me in an email, I would appreciate it. And I'll look at it. So until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Have a good night.
Have a good one, everybody.
Finish your dram, mind yourself on the way out, and until next time, take care of yourself.
Well, the night's grown quiet, the story's all told. The fire's burning down to embers and gold. Your glass is near empty, your
results, huh? All right. Well, see you later.